A lot of people feel motivated all the time. Maybe at 3 in the morning, you've just watched a UFC fight, you're motivated, you want to start boxing or MMA or whatever it is. Or you say you're going to go on a run in the morning or something like that, and you wake up and you don't do it. Why is that? It's because motivation comes and goes. But in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can stay more driven and actually stay on track with what it is you want to do, because there are 5 things that I've done in my life when it comes to achieving goals that you can do as well, including starting online businesses, starting making content on social media, running 7 marathons and 1 ultra in 8 months, traveling in Southeast Asia for the past 6 months, and just always sticking to my word. So the first thing that is very, very important is this. It is a reason why. Why are you doing this? Because people are always interested in the how do I get rich? How do I do this? How do I get in shape? No one ever focuses on the why, because this is what allows you to be motivated. It's what allows you to stay driven and stay on track, because you've always got something to refer to. You have an intrinsic motivator, an intrinsic reason why you're actually doing something. Say you want to go and put on muscle, your reason why is you're incredibly skinny and you get bullied for it and you get no girls. That is a reason why, and you can always refer back to that. On the days you don't feel like doing it, that is what motivation actually is this. And it's sort of discipline as well, doing it when you don't really want to do it because you know you have to do it. Reason why is very important, and there's a bonus one to this as well, which is fast action. So this is really you start to feel motivated to do something, I would recommend you write down why you want to do this thing and you take action fast. You have a very, very short window to take action, or this is going to go. If you wait I think if you wait longer than 24 hours maximum, it's gone. It's a write-off, because this feeling's going to go. Fast action has to be done. Quick, quick, quick. You can't wait around. And the next point is your inputs. Some people think you need sometimes like a magic pill, or it's like genetic to be motivated and driven all the time. It's actually not. If you can just sleep and have a clean diet, doing whatever you're trying to do will be much easier, because you'll have much more mental clarity and focus and energy just by focusing on these 2 things. 8+ hours a night, consistent sleep schedule, diet, clean whole foods the vast majority of the time. If you can do that, maybe even you could do things like walk more. Your inputs determine your outputs. If you've got solid inputs, you're going to get solid outputs. That's just how it works. And my next point is clarity. So you set yourself a reason why, you've got something that you want to do. You need to make it violently clear what it is you're actually doing, the steps you need to take day to day, the long-term goal, what that really looks like. Have the clearest vision in the world. Anytime I'm starting a new business or setting a new goal, fitness, it is so clear what I need to do every single time. If I'm going to the gym, the plan is in incredible detail. It's all set up. It's nice and clear what days I need to go, what times I'm going to go, the routine that I'm going to have. So you're going to have routines, systems, plans, visions. All of this stuff is going to make it so much easier, because when you have to think, your brain isn't interested. It's going to seek the path of least resistance, meaning that it doesn't want to do any of this every single day. It's just all it's doing is putting friction in between you and you taking action, which is not what you want. And a lack of clarity leads to a lack of action, and a lack of action leads to no progress whatsoever. And then the next point is sustainability. People pick things that are just so unrealistic for where they're at the moment, and that's just not going to work. It has to be sustainable, because if you can't stick to it, if it's very unrealistic, all you're doing is you're just lying to yourself and you're just going to give up. So pick something that's sustainable. If you want to get in shape, just do two days a week, 3 days a week. Something that's actually easy to do. Don't do massive, really long workouts. There's not a need to do that anyway. There's not much benefit to doing that. 40 to 60 minute workouts. You know, if you're trying to stop watching short form content, just don't go completely cold turkey or whatever. Just give yourself maybe 10 or 20 minutes a day to start with, and then decrease it from there. Take days off and then get rid of it entirely. Set up social media blockers. Make it sustainable, because if it's not, you're not going to get anywhere. Lack of consistency is just not going to work. And then the final thing you need to focus on to give yourself unlimited drive and and make doing things much, much easier is your identity. People don't change their identities, which is actually incredibly important, because where you are now is your fault and you have got there because of your actions and your identity. Your new goals have to have you have to completely become a new person. You just have to align parts of your identity to align with your new goals. If you're someone who is overweight and you still carry the same character traits of someone who is overweight, you are going to just either you might get lean, but then you might go back to it, or you might just not get lean at all because you're fighting an uphill battle, because you're battling your identity, which you don't want to be doing, because that's just going to be painful and it's going to be a very, very difficult battle. It's going to involve a lot of willpower. Whereas you want to become the type of person who lives a clean and healthy lifestyle, and the type of person who can easily go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week. It takes time. It's not an instant switch, but it's usually you come across information and then you take action on that information when you find it, and then you get feedback on that information, which goes back into the information. You take action on that and feedback. And if you repeat that cycle, that is what actually changes someone's identity. Just a very, very basic example. If I gave you the information on this YouTube video that if you do 5 push-ups a day, 7 days a week, you become consistent, and you take action on that information, your body then gets the feedback that you are a consistent individual because you are consistently doing something every single day. And the information that you've received from the feedback is that you are a consistent individual. You can then take action on that by being consistent in other areas of life. And then you get feedback on that, just reaffirming that you are a consistent individual. And it is actually as simple as that. It is about getting the information, taking fast action and getting feedback on it, reaffirming your identity. But those are the 5 things that you actually need to unlock unlimited motivation and drive. Focus on the why and take fast action on it. Focus on your inputs to make it easier: sleep and diet. Give yourself insane clarity on what you need to do. Make it sustainable and change your identity to match with whatever your new goals or habits are. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. I've got a program. If you want to learn everything about achieving peak health, you can check that in the description. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.